going on in and around Omaha, and there's one great place to keep track of it all, Metro Quarterly.
This week, a new issue with more to read and more to learn.
With our Metro Connection publisher, Andy Hoy. Good to see you, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Here it is.
Hello.
Boom.
I know.
Right here.
Boom.
Are you
It might have
excited about this?
arrived
I'm really
in your
excited.
mailbox
Yeah,
already.
I'm really excited. We just got this back last week.
This-
People are getting it in their mailboxes.
Yeah.
This is your second issue of the
Our second
Quarterly.
issue of the quarterly. What do you think? What do you think?
I like
Love it.
I like
Love
the color.
it.
Nice and clean.
Yeah.
Can I just, I love the more in-depth, being able to take an issue and look at it from several points of view.
Yeah.
And you've done that with hunger in this issue.
Yes,
Where do
yes.
you want to start on it, Andy? I know the
know-
Buffetts are part of it. I don't know if you want to start there or not.
You know what? Let's start there because that is the first story that you'll find in the publication. And we interviewed Howard G. and Howard W. Buffett, their father-son, and they collaborated on this book, 40 Chances, which is a beautiful book. It's all about world hunger and what they're doing around the world to not just themselves, but to get people involved kind of in this movement of helping the hungry and, the water issues around the world.
Oh,
It's-
please.
and the imagery is just
It is.
beautiful.
I'm getting chills looking at it, and that starts on page 16.
Yes.
And then it goes on for several pages.
Yeah,
But
and
this is
here,
what
I
was
just want to
saying.
point out right here, we're going to talk about our expanded issue. So here's some photographs that are not in the magazine, but you're going to find in our online edition.
32 pages?
32 pages
online,
of
but not-
additional photos from various events. And we're really excited about that. So
And
very
I'm also
impactful.
looking here, you've done some profile pieces on some of the organizations which
Locally.
are serving the hungry.
Yes, so locally, so we're looking at from a global perspective, also from a local perspective. The food bank for the Heartland
Yeah.
plays a huge role in the community, and just some really good insights from their executive director. We also talked to No More Empty Pots is an
Yeah.
organization, City Sprouts and Saving Grace, which they do great work. They go around, when you have all these fundraisers or like at Whole Foods and the food is expired, but it's still good to
They
eat.
just can't sell it.
Yeah, they go in, they get that food, and they distribute it out into the community to those who can't, afford fresh fruits, fresh vegetables.
And I'll even share with you in this issue of He Said, She Said, which is a piece that Mike and I contribute to, and thank you for giving us that platform.
Yeah.
We also talked about our Hunger Heroes, the organizations, which we've gotten to know through the show or that we support in our real lives. That's kind of a neat deal. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you. I mean, I know that was an important, you guys really embraced the topic this month.
It
So
was
special.
difficult narrowing it down because
Yeah.
you asked us who qualifies.
So I didn't. Mike said, "Who's your hunger hero?" I said, "We have several." He was like, "It's singular. You can't have several." I said, "I've got several, and I'm putting them
Yeah,
in."
well, we all have several. It was hard to narrow it
Hey,
down.
Lauritzen Gardens has grown, right?
Oh my gosh.
Right, they
Yes.
grow a lot. They've grown as an organization. What's new there?
You know what? And of course, you can't miss the conservatory. Here's a photograph of it in the nighttime, which is just beautiful.
Wow.
I mean, it's beautiful during the day, but the night it's just even magical. So that's new. It just opened up to the public on the 11th of October. Have you been down there?
The
have
last time
not
I was
since
there,
it's opened.
I was there. I don't know, maybe a month or so before the conservatory opened.
Yeah, and here's some more pictures from our expanded edition. So there's a lot going on.
I'm like continuing to flip through here, right? The
And then
Exarban Coronation.
We've got a huge section on that, and that really gets into our expanded coverage of photographs. But they're doing the scholarship piece surrounding the Exarban Coronation is so big. There were so many new initiatives, new pieces that were launched this year regarding this major event in Omaha that I encourage everybody to read the story and really understand really what's behind that, and the scholarship piece is huge.
And like we discussed, it is a quarterly, so there's more room in here. It's
Yeah.
a more in-depth article.
Holy
I know. I
smokes.
mean, it just
of
goes
this.
on. It just goes
I'm
on
just
and on.
amazed with how much work you put into this. But that was the point, right, of changing it from a monthly publication to a quarterly,
Yes.
so that you could do more instead of sort of chasing your tail.
You know what?
Do
And that's
more with
true.
it.
That's true. I feel like with the quarterly, we've got 4 really significant issues that we're going to put out a year. This one is. I'm just so thrilled, and we've already got great response from it.
We've got about a minute
Go ahead,
left, but
Mike.
we got the voting for the big event, and you want to remind our viewers about
I just want to remind you, we've got 18 days left, so we'll
Mm-hmm.
be able to talk about it one more time. But go to our website, spiritofomaha.com, and up will come a pop-up box. There you see it, and you click on that and you vote. There's 12 in the running, and now through December 12th. You can always go, also spiritofomaha.com is where you find the online issue.
So we're voting between now and
Yes.
December 12th, and then as Andy continues to visit with us throughout the holiday season, we'll talk about how you can attend the
Yes,
big event
absolutely.
and be part of that night. But in the meantime, crack open your newest issue of Metro Quarterly, or look for it online in that expanded edition
Yes.
at spiritofomaha.com.
If our viewers want to get a copy of this, where do they go?
Physical copy.
You can go, first of all, to our website. You can order a physical copy. We will have a distribution list up there in a couple days where we've got it around town.
Places you can pick it up.
Yep, where
Yeah.
you can pick it
Andy,
up.
good to see you.
Thank you.
Great to
The
see you.
publisher,
Happy
she's back.
Thanksgiving.
See you in a couple
Happy
weeks. Have a good
Thanksgiving, yes.
ma'am.
All right, we look forward